This is it, y'all. Big time game in Cleveland. We got the 7-3 Cleveland Browns getting ready to take on the 6-4 Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, coming into this one, Big Ben Roethlisberger has a record of 17-1 versus these Cleveland Browns. That is not good at all. So Cleveland, if we're going to be the top dog going into the playoffs, then we have to beat this team right there. We have already handled the Baltimore Ravens. We have already handled those Cincinnati Bengals. Now it's time to handle these Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the first matchup of the year, and we will see them later on down the road for the second matchup of the year. We're checking out Big Ben Roethlisberger's stats: 14 TDs, only 6 interceptions, having a pretty good year. So here we go. Pittsburgh drops back the pass for Big Ben. They're going to find Marcus Wheaton, rookie receiver out of Oregon State, and he's going to pick up the first down. 2nd and 8 now. Big Ben Roethlisberger rolling out, gets away from a man, stops, pops. He's going to find Emmanuel Sanders, and he's going to pick up the first down. Gets brought down by DeQuell Jackson. So 1st and 10 now. Out of the single back formation, Big Ben drops back. He rolling to the outside. He's going to take off and run. Gets a big time block by Heath Miller. Uppercuts Joe Hayden, and finally gets brought down after he picks up a gain of 15. So now it's 3rd and 6 now. Roethlisberger drops back the pass. He's going to find Marcus Wheaton, again, the rookie receiver out of Oregon State, picking up another first down on the first drive of the ball game. There we get some pressure. That pass hits the grass, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up, and the kick barely gets in, hits off the upright and bounces in, and here comes Brandon Wheaton, second-year quarterback out of Oklahoma State. 14 TDs, 20 interceptions, leading the league in interceptions. That is not good. 2nd and 4, we find Willis McGahee. McGahee going to pick up the first down. Gain of 4 on the play. That's all we needed. Move those chains. 2nd and 15 now. We had Jordan Cameron wide open, but we cannot hit him, and now it's going to be 3rd and 15. Now Brandon Williams under pressure. That pass hits the grass, and we are forced to punt, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers take back over at the 37-yard line. Le'Veon Bell just got the hit stick brought to his face by T.J. Ward, our strong safety, who's leading the team in tackles. 2nd and 6 now. Going to take a deep shot to Wheaton, and Wheaton is going to pick up the first down. Marcus is doing his thing so far in the first quarter of action. So now the Steelers, they're moving inside of our 20. Gonna find space. He gets inside the 10, gets brought down inches short of the first down. 2nd and inches now from the 8. Roethlisberger drops back the pass, and Paul Kruger gets in there for the sack, doing his thing. Do your thing, Paul Kruger, getting a big-time sack on 2nd inches, making it 3rd and 5. Roethlisberger drops back the pass, throws that one to the crowd, and they're gonna have to bring out the field goal team yet again. 4th and 5 now. The field goal is up, and it is good, and the Steelers take a 6-0 lead. Looks like this is going to be a defensive slugfest. On the ensuing kickoff, we got Travis Benjamin from the U, and he's going to pick up a solid return right there. Willis McGahee, he's also from the U, and he's going to pick up a gain of 4. Gets brought down by the free safety, Ryan Clark. 2nd and 6 now. Brandon Williams drops by the pass. We're going to find Armani Edwards wearing those Armani suits, and he's going to pick up the first down. 2nd and 10. Up that gut with Willis McGahee, picking up a solid gain on the play. 3rd and inches now as we jump into the second quarter. Deion Lewis, the scat back out of the backfield, picks up the first down. So it's 1st and 10. Out that gut, getting some hard physical yards up the gut with Willis McGahee. Now it's 2nd and 6. We get sacked off of the edge. Lamar Willie on the blitz, gets to Brandon Wheaton, and now it's going to be 3rd and long. Brandon Wheaton drops back the pass, and who in the heck was that to? We had Josh Gordon open, and Brandon Wheaton throws that one into the crowd. 1st and 10 now, and we get the interception with Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden gets the return up to the 32-yard line. That is your defense of player of the year. He is leading the league in INT. Stop playing with them in the field and give that man what he deserves. 1st and 10. Willis McGahee trying to get around the outside. He does. He gets inside the 10. Finally gets brought down by Ike Taylor, but not until he gets up to the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal now from the 5. McGahee gets it to the end zone. Touchdown Browns, and this ball game is all tied up. He hit the PAT. Will be up 7-6. And we do just that, so 7-6 is the score. Big Ben takes a shot deep, has Marcus running down the field, and he gets the huge gain on the play. 4 catches, $115 in the first half. Who is this kid from Oregon State? Let's check out the replay. You can see that we were in a cover 3, and my man DeQuell Jackson got burnt. Excuse me, it was a cover 2. He got burnt. The 2 safeties, they split the middle of the field, and that's what Whedon did right there. So now he's going to find, Ben Roethlisberger's going to find Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown's going to find a gain of 19 in the middle of the field, and that was 3rd and goal. Big Ben under pressure. He's going to get sacked on the play by my man, Big Bryant. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal. So now it's 2nd and 7. Out that guy with McGay. He gets brought down by Ziggy Hood, and that is not good. So 3rd and 5 now. Brendan Whedon drops back the pass. We're going to find Josh Gordon on the comeback route. Move those chains. 3rd and 3 now. Brandon drops back the pass. Looking for someone to throw the ball. Throws the ball back across his body, and that's going to be intercepted by Troy Polamalu. And it has been a rough day, to say the least, from Brandon Whedon. Couple of bad passes, huge interception right there by Troy Polamalu. It's going to be interesting to see if we're going to see the backup quarterback come in for the Cleveland Browns right there. Big Ben finds Wheaton again, who is absolutely shredding up this secondary of the Cleveland Browns. 2nd and inches now. Big Ben drops back the pass. He's going to find Heath Miller, and Heath Miller is going to pick up the 1st down. So now it's 3rd and 7 from the 42-yard line. Big Ben out of the gun, drops back the pass, going to throw the ball to the right side. Get that thing up out of here, says Joe Hayden. And that was a big-time play by the future defensive player of the year. I'm going to say it right here. And look who's in the game, Brian Hoyer. He's going to throw his first pass of the season, and he's going to find Jordan Cameron, the big-time tight end, over the middle. So now it's 1st and 10. Hoyer drops back the pass, finds Travis Benjamin, and we might have found a diamond in the rough with Hoyer. He is coming in, and he is lighting things up. 1st and 10 now, but he gets sacked. Maybe he gets brought back down to earth as the O-line cannot pick up the edge heat, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Check out the numbers. The Steelers, they have big-time numbers, but they're only up 2. Hoyer drops back the pass, has a man deep. That's Greg Little, who breaks the tackle inside the 30, down inside the 25, brought down at the 23-yard line. And look at my man, Brian Hoyer, 100%, 78 yards passing so far, and about only a handful of minutes in the game already. So we check out the replay. He's going to take a shot deep. Greg Little was able to beat the zone coverage and pick up a huge gain on the play. But on 3rd and 2, Hoyer throws the ball in the dirt. And now we're going to have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up, and the Billy Cunningham field goal is good. So now we take a 1-point lead in the 3rd quarter. 10-9 is the score. Le'Veon Bell, he's the deep back. Sanders, he's the man in motion. They give the ball to Bell, trying to get around the outside. And Christopher Owens coming out of his corner position to bring him down in the backfield. His 3rd tackle of the ball game so far. And now Christopher Owens on 3rd and 12 gets the interception, gets brought down by Marcus Wheaton, and Wheaton gets the tackle at the 1-yard line. Check out the replay. You can see him looking at Ben Roethlisberger, looking at Wheaton, looking at Ben Roethlisberger, and then getting the interception. And now we got the ball at the 1-yard line. Get the ball to Deion Lewis, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. And now we got a big-time lead, up 2 possessions. 2nd and 9 now. Ben Roethlisberger takes back over. He's looking for somebody to throw the ball to. He's going to find Antonio Brown, but he's only going to pick up 5 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 33-yard line. Ben Roethlisberger drops back the pass, trying to hit Le'Veon Bell. That's a no-no, not versus this ferocious defense, and they're forced to punt the ball. So it's 1st and 10. Willis McGahee trying to get around the outside. Lawrence Timmons from Florida State brings him down in the backfield. 2nd and 14 now. Hoyer finds Josh Gordon. Let's get this man going. He's back after his injury. He was out for about 3 weeks. He's finally made his return. Look at the numbers. Big Ben, he's doing his thing, but he has 2 INTs. That's not good. Look at my man Willis McGahee. He's from the U, picking up a solid gain on the play, making it a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5. Looking for Armani Edwards, who cannot get separation from Lawrence Timmons, and that pass is going to hit the grass. So here we go. 4th and 5. We're forced to punt. There goes Antonio Brown. He's going to field it just inside the 15-yard line, gets up to the 20, gets smacked on the play. Christopher Owens recovers. He has some room to run, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns, and the Browns are going to go up with an even bigger lead as the 3rd quarter is coming to an end. Look at Owens celebrating. The crowd is loving it. I'm loving it. We are dogging the Pittsburgh Steelers. 24-19 is the score. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They go T.J. Ward, our strong safety, who is leading the league in tackles, leading the team in tackles, doing his thing, laying the lumber to Le'Veon Bell. So now it's 3rd and 9. Gonna take a shot deep, and you don't test Joe because you can't beat Joe Hayden doing his thing. Second INT of the game so far. His 20th of his career. Come on, man. That's defensive player of the year right there. So 3rd and 5. Now we're going to find my man Greg Little on the out route. Second catch. 52 yards on the day so far. 2nd and 13. Hoyer drops back the pass. Had Josh Gordon wide open. Got to get the accuracy better. We'll be looking for a new quarterback in the offseason. 3rd and 13. Now Hoyer had another man open. That's Josh Gordon again. You better connect the dots, homie. And we're going to have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up. And the kick is good. 27-9 is the score. We are putting a beat down on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger drops back the pass, looking for Heath Miller. Miller's going to pick up the first down, 4th catch of the ball game. We jump into the 4th quarter now. We got the lead. 27-9 is the score. Roethlisberger throws the ball to Emmanuel Sanders, tiptoes down the sideline and picks up the first down. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger drops back the pass. Gonna throw to another out route. This time he hits Sanders again. Picks up 4. That's gonna bring up 2nd and 6 from the 41-yard line. Throws the ball over the middle. Gonna find Antonio Brown. And the Steelers look out now. They're putting a nice little drive together. 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger under pressure. Meet Paul Kruger. And Ben Roethlisberger looks like he's hurt. That means bring in rookie quarterback from Oklahoma, Landry Jones. 3rd and 17. Now looking for Ween. They cannot connect the dots. 4th and 17. Now what are they going to do? They're going to settle for the long field attempt. And the kick is on the way. And the kick is going to fall miserably short. He needs to get fired. What in the world was that? I know why you're tripping, not Tom Coughlin, Mike Tomlin. I understand your pain, bruh. So 2nd and 5, get a nice little run by Willis McGahee. 2nd and 5. Now up that got Willis McGahee to the outside, trying to make a man miss. Ryan Clark's not having none of that, but Willis McGahee is 2 yards away from getting over the century mark. And right there, he does run it over Ryan Clark. He like, I can't juke you, but I sure can run you over. And he's going to pick up the first down, just trying to milk this clock and get up out of here with the W. 2nd and 14 now. Get the ball back to Willis McGahee. He doing his thing. Big time run right there, bringing up 3rd and short. Give the ball back to McGahee, but this time he's not able to pick up the first down. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal. The kick is going to be on its way by Billy Cundiff. The 21-yard attempt is up. And it is good. 30-9 is the score. We are absolutely destroying the Pittsburgh Steelers. You gotta love it if you're a Cleveland Browns fan. 2nd and 10. Now they're gonna find Emmanuel Sanders. He's gonna pick up a gain of 6, but that's not gonna get it done. 3rd and 4. Landry Jones. He's under center. He drops back to pass. Looking for somebody to throw the ball to. He's gonna find Heath Miller. And Heath Miller's gonna pick up the first down. And my man is hurt. That's Greg Robinson. 1st and 10. Landry drops back the pass. He's going to find Marcus Wheaton, and Wheaton is going to pick up the first down. 7 catches, $135. He is killing it. 2nd and 10. They're going to go back to the same man, Wheaton, and Wheaton is going to pick up a gain of 9. So now it's 3rd and 1. Le'Veon Bell is to the right of Landry Jones. Landry Jones drops back the pass. Under pressure, Jabal Sheard hits him as he throws the ball, and that pass hits the grass. 4th and 1. Defense stand up, and they do just that. Pittsburgh, get off the field and take y'all butts back to Pittsburgh. Cleveland Browns get the W. We did our thing once again, whooping up on the Bengals, whooping up on the Ravens, who are having a terrible year. They only got 2 wins on the season. And now we did our thing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you wasn't a believer now, or then, you should be one now, right? So Christopher Owens, he's the player of the game. 8 tackles, got a TD and an INT, plus that fumble recovery, that scoop and score. Willis McGahee gets the play of the game, just rumbling and bumbling and stumbling down the field in the end zone. We're going to walk up out here with a W. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm out. Peace.